Welcome to the snowy mountains of Romania, where we've brought 3 all-wheel drive SUVs to see why the world has gone mad for these all-in-one compromise mobiles. I'm driving the Mercedes GLC 250, an excellent choice in this class, even if I do say so myself, since it's the vehicle I have chosen.
As for me, I have chosen the BMW X1, another German all-wheel drive premium SUV. It can do everything the GLC can, but it's cheaper, better looking and more fun to drive. I wonder what our other colleague will bring to the party.
Really, man? A Mini? In this weather? In the mountains?
Yeah, why not?
It's a Mini.
Yeah, says the guy in the jacked up C-Class.
At least it doesn't look like a jacked up C-Class.
This car can do everything your car can, only for way less money.
Fair point. We'll see about that.
Well, I wonder where the Audi is. Maybe he got lost in this fog, don't you think?
Quite possible.
We should call him.
Hello boys, how are you?
So great.
This isn't a panty sniffers convention, you know.
Yeah, I was expecting that from you. I think you can do better though. But so here we are with 3 all-wheel drive vehicles, right?
Yeah, but that's about where the similarities end, I think.
Yeah, because I wanted to bring
Penis extender, yes.
more live version of a 4-wheeler.
But you couldn't get hold of a Q3, could you?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, it's still a Quattro. It has a gas engine, so I presume yours are diesels, right? Because
of course.
Boring and boring. Great. So where are we heading now?
That way.
We should explore this road.
Yeah, I think this.
Are you sure you can follow us?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hey, it's a Quattro. It comes from the
If you say so.
WRC, right? So.
As long as you're not leading the way, you're fine.
Oh my god, I'm dying of cold. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Do you want me to go slower, Andrei?
No, I don't want to have to push you. You know I will.
Okay, it's good to know I have someone to rely on.
You're not relying on me. It's my car that's going to do all the work.
He's a cheeky guy.
This car makes getting old great.
Maybe I should have driven it because I'm older than you. Have you heard anything from Andrei, the other Andrei with the Audi?
No, he's probably stuck in a snow dune somewhere, French kissing a local girl.
Yeah, I thought so.
Look, it works. Oh. It works. With a bit of luck it does. It's fine. Yeah. Guys, as much as I would love spending time with you today, when I think about truck,
I think about listening to it, not moving it out of my way just to prove a point.
So, if you don't mind, I will be heading back to the asphalt now.
Pussy. I kind of expected that, to be honest.
Aren't you funny? Oh, it's so much better to be driving without that jacket on. Look, I get why everybody wants a crossover nowadays. They're big inside so you can fit 5 adults with ease, and they sit high off the ground so you feel safer on the road. Because sitting higher has to be safer, right? I read it on the internet, so it must be true. Anyway, I know that any of those two crossovers would be more appealing as daily drivers, but I think it's a waste. I mean, even this coupe is pretty much an all-rounder, minus the raised ride height. There's enough space for 4 passengers, and it has a big boot, so what more can you ask for? As for the driving part, you can be sure it puts a huge smile on your face every time you want to have some fun. But I'm sure Dan is now saying how his BMW is the best driver's car in the world because blah 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 blah.
I bet our other colleague, Mr. Știrbu, in the Audi A5 Quattro, is now raving about that car's on-road credentials. What I like about this X1 is that it feels nimble. It's eager to go through corners, quite fast. It has body roll, but not as much as I expected. And it's a pretty neat little SUV. Even though he says this car is a Mini, I don't have anything against that. I mean, Minis have always been great handling cars, haven't they? I'm perfectly aware that this is not a traditional BMW, because it's not based on a rear-wheel drive platform. It's a front-wheel drive platform, and that means most of the time the front wheels are the ones doing the pulling. The xDrive all-wheel drive system only sends torque to the rear wheels when the front ones are lacking grip. At first, I have to admit, I didn't like the steering of this car, but now after driving it for a while, I got used to it. You know, it's electric steering as is the norm nowadays, but it offers enough feedback. It's not as precise as on a rear-wheel drive BMW, but for a front-wheel drive car, it's one of the best. Andrei, how's it going in the GLC, given that it has that fancy air suspension? Did you get motion sickness?
Motion sickness, yes, but I'm extremely comfortable and I would not want to get out of this car and into your skinny seat, spine-rattling X1.
Okay, but I wasn't trying to get you to switch cars, just so you know.
Yes, you were. I know you like your Mercedes. There's no shame in admitting it.
I do like them, to be honest.
Sure, this GLC is a bit roly-poly, and I did get a bit of motion sickness, which is unusual because I don't really have that problem in cars. But it's very composed, steering is quite direct, although there is no feedback. There is some vagueness off-center, but it's really not as bad as you'd think a soft Mercedes SUV should be. My god, it didn't even feel that mid-corner bump. That's impressive. The gearbox is excellent too, the 9-speed automatic is brilliant. Oh my god, I'm getting sick again. The GLC clearly isn't the last word in sportiness. Its main attribute is just how well it rides and how comfortable it is over long journeys. The suspension, the air suspension on this car makes it even better. Where it loses to the Audi is in the number of girls turning their heads department. Few, if any, will give this car a second glance, even a first glance actually, but they'd really be missing out. I like the GLC. I actually like it a lot. It's definitely a superb compromise.
And that brings me to my point exactly. We people nowadays, we do like to indulge in compromise. We compromise this, we compromise that, we compromise our jobs, we compromise our cars, we compromise everything. We think we gain more, but in fact, do we gain more? So in the end, I might say no to compromise. Buy a coupe. There, I said it.